Bam! It's time for Halloween, and I am super excited to be getting ready for Halloween. Hassan, are you excited?
So excited.
No need to go into detail because today we're going to be talking about lesbian Halloween costumes. That's right, girls. We all know the plight of being a lesbian couple on Halloween. No matter what you dress up as, it always seems like someone thinks you're going with a friend or you're going with your sister, and oh, I didn't know your cousin was in town. Well, I found on EliteDaily.com there are indeed 13 Halloween costumes and maybe some more that we will discuss that will make it clear to you and your friends that you are a lesbian on Halloween and you're doing gay things on Halloween, so don't ask if you're related or whatnot. So let's go to some of these photos. Shut up, Hassan. The first one is...
How excited you are for this story is fucking awesome.
The first one is Catwoman and Wonder Woman.
Ooh!
So they say in this, we all know Wonder Woman has been officially announced as queer. Didn't know that until this moment. That changes my plans tonight. And Catwoman is totally a bisexual vixen. You're not fooling anyone with all that leather and those purrs. Next one we got is Scissors. This one was a little bit...
Any of that has to do with being a lesbian whatsoever. It seems like you and your sister could easily be
Shut up!
We really like superheroes.
The next one is Scissors, which was a little bit on the nose for me, but they say that, you know...
Scissor Sisters.
Yeah. So why not dress up as the mythical lesbian sex position? I love going a little low-key like an Edward Scissorhands or just straight up like Silver Scissors.
Low-key.
Yeah, so that's another option. The next one is Xena Princess Warrior and her sidekick Gabrielle.
Can we just, before we get into that, can you
Oh,
do
is
the
it
intro
Gabrielle?
again? You can do that intro again. I have a point to make.
No. What?
Not all lesbians scissor, you guys. This is a reality that I was made aware of. Not all lesbians scissor. That's a straight guy myth.
It's true.
But let's move along.
That's a good PSA. The next one is Xena, Warrior Princess, and her sidekick Gabrielle. I did not watch this show. It did not come to Belgium, but apparently...
Where's the sidekick?
Yeah, where's the sidekick Gabrielle?
She's Xena and her invisible sidekick, because you're a lesbian, but you couldn't find a date.
A lonely lesbian. Xena and Gabrielle were... Gabrielle, I'm sorry, I really should watch this show. We're definitely having sex thanks to my lovely friend John, who sweetly suggested this costume. You and your girlfriend could be having the steamiest warrior sex on Halloween night. The next one, this is maybe my favorite, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, because they actually do have a relationship in the comics. So this is a pretty obvious one.
That turns me on a lot.
They're very...
So far, this is the hottest one.
I like that they went...
I'm being a misogynist pig by saying that these two, like, they're not lesbians for my fantasy. They're lesbians because they're lesbians.
They're lesbians for this video, okay? And they're also, they are totally gay for each other in some of the comics. I like that they went with the old school Harley Quinn on that. That's creative.
Yeah,
You'll be different this Halloween. The next one we have is, and this is the most obvious, Alex and Piper, Tasty and Poussey from Orange is the New Black. Now, my issue with this is that Tasty and Poussey, while there was a little bit of a romance, a bud with them, they never really took off and dated. It would be better if you were Poussey and Brooke from Orange is the New Black.
But isn't Halloween about fantasy? So technically...
Right. Fair point.
If you wanted
Fair
it to
point.
be...
Pretty much, if you are a lesbian and you are looking for something to go on Halloween, you want people to definitely know you're gay, Orange is the New Black, really any of those characters is probably a safe bet.
So these are fictional ones. I feel like there has to be some that are from real life.
Well, the next one is a little bit real life.
Let's hear it.
But also, I don't think very gay. It's the dancing girl emoji. That is the straightest Halloween costume I've ever seen. If you were to see me wearing that with my girlfriend, I guarantee you that people would ask if we were sisters, or how'd you two girls get to know each other? We're fucking. Sorry. No, I would never say
Christian
that. I'm
camp,
so sorry.
Bible camp.
And then the next one is very, very gay.
Conversion therapy.
The next one is very, very gay. It's Adele and Emma from Blue is the Warmest Color. Hassan, I'm sure you have not seen this.
I don't know what's going on, but I can't help but be turned on by it. I'm sorry.
So this is the lesbian coming of age movie from France. It's a big staple in the lesbian community. If you are gay and you haven't seen Blue is the Warmest Color, well, cancel your plans tonight. Kind of seems like with this suggestion.
Throw on some Michael Bublé and some bubbly.
What?
I don't know.
He's no lesbian. Michael Bublé is not a lesbian icon.
I don't like Michael Bublé either. Cher?
More
Madonna?
Gay. No, Tegan and Sarah. If we're going
What's
full on
Tegan
lesbian.
And Sarah? What is that?
You are so hetero right now. Your
I don't
hetero
know.
is showing.
Cher is the gayest thing that came out of my mouth.
Well, Cher is great, but you know, I'm just saying within the if we're doing LGBT and we're focusing on the L for this Halloween costume, seems like they just went with the blue wig for blue is the warmest color. Next up,
Pretty simple.
Pretty
or
simple.
just dye your hair blue.
Right?
That's another way to show people that you might be a lesbian.
Well, okay, but then the other person can't wear blue because if you'd seen the movie, you'd understand. The next one that they have on this list is U-haulers. Now let's throw. Do they have a photo of this?
This is amazing.
They don't have a photo of this, but they just say go as U-haulers. So maybe that's just you guys interpret it because you know the old lesbian joke.
What does a lesbian bring on a second date?
A U-haul, because lesbians move in together too quickly because they sometimes the lines between friendship and romance are blurred. In any case, you could be a U-hauler. Figure that out. If you do go as a U-hauler, make sure to tag us in those photos. I want to see what that would look like. Or if you actually are going as a U-haul truck, that's complicated. Would involve cardboard. The next one is Sherry Curie and Joan Jett from.
Wait, can I just say something?
Yeah.
U-haulers don't have like a designed outfit. It's just a U-haul is a truck that you get, right?
Yeah.
They don't really have like an established uniform though. It's just normal people in casual clothes.
Okay, you know what? This wasn't a great costume, but we don't have a lot to choose from, okay? Our community is oppressed.
Or as a lesbian, you can be anything you want.
Shut up!
Doesn't
That's
matter.
not the. Don't tell them that. They won't watch the video. So the next one is Sherry Curie and Joan Jett from The Runaways. So that's them and The Runaways. You might know them as from
What
the
is
song
that?
Cherry Bomb. Remember Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning went as the lesbian couple. They were super gay with each other, so that's a good option. You'll look at some rockers, glam makeup. And then the last one is Corky and Violet from Bound.
Don't know
and
what that is either.
I also don't know what that is.
Wow! I
but-
take away your lesbian card!
Wait, I have but it's bound to be a good costume. All right. So, Hassan, what do you think of couples costumes? You a fan?
Oh, God. Okay, so last year, as you recall, my ex-girlfriend forced me months ahead of time, which should have been a red flag to begin with, to buy, purchase, and look like Jared Leto's Joker from the shitty movie Suicide Squad. I'm a kind of a comic book nerd, so I was so offended by it because, like, if I'm gonna be Joker, I might as well do like the classic Joker and not a Joker from a movie that hadn't even come out yet at that point, from a character that they were shoving down our throats that really wasn't an essential part of the franchise to begin with. And that's why I hated couples costumes. But now this year, I'm single and all of my friends aren't, and they're doing couples costumes. So what I did last week, 2 weeks before Halloween, because I love Halloween, I dressed up my roommate and one of my other friends to go to this Blumhouse production Halloween party, and we were all bandits. And I really greatly appreciated it. So maybe my point of the story is, if you have 3 people in a group costume, you won't look gay.
Why does it matter if you would look gay?
Because we were talking about like lesbian
I think
Halloween,
that you could
gay
still,
Halloween costumes.
I think you could still go with a buddy of yours as something, and because people know that you're.
Well, if the whole point of the story was like, this is how you'll make sure everyone knows you're a lesbian, then this is how you make sure you're not. If people know that you're not gay, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, because that's such a problem with straight people.
Not really. Most people just instantly assume I'm gay to begin with, which, whatever, I don't really have a problem with it.
All right. Well, guys, we want to hear from you in the comment section below. What costumes did we miss? Which of these costumes did you think was ridiculous? Which ones did you think was awesome? What are you going as for Halloween? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm Grace Baldridge. This is Hassan Piker, and we will see you next time on Pop Trigger.